Pepsi's Harrier Jet. In 1996, Pepsi launched a promotional campaign where customers could collect Pepsi points from product purchases and redeem them for merchandise. A television commercial for the promotion showed a Harrier fighter jet with a price of 7 million Pepsi points, intended as a joke. However, a college student named John Leonard calculated that the points could be purchased directly from Pepsi for 10 cents each, meaning the jet could be obtained for $700,000. Leonard secured funding and submitted a request for the jet. Pepsi refused, stating the offer was not serious. Leonard sued, but the court ruled in Pepsi's favor, concluding that the advertisement was not a legitimate offer. Red Bull Stratus Jump. In October 2012, Red Bull sponsored a high-altitude jump by Austrian skydiver Felix Baumgartner, ascending in a helium balloon to an altitude of over 39 kilometers above Earth. Baumgartner performed a freefall that reached supersonic speeds, becoming the first person to break the sound barrier without the aid of a vehicle. The jump set several world records and was broadcast to millions of viewers online. The event was part of Red Bull's broader marketing strategy of associating the brand with extreme sports and high-profile stunts. Snapple's Giant Popsicle. In June 2005, Snapple attempted to set a Guinness World Record for the largest popsicle, constructing a 25-foot-tall frozen treat weighing approximately 17.5 tons. The event took place in New York City's Union Square. Due to the high outdoor temperatures, the popsicle began melting rapidly, creating a large flow of sticky liquid that disrupted the area and required cleanup by the fire department. The stunt was ultimately abandoned. Taco Bell's Space Station promotion. In 2001, Taco Bell launched a publicity stunt tied to the re-entry of Russia's Mir space station. The company placed a large floating target in the Pacific Ocean and announced that if any part of the station hit the target, every person in the United States would receive a free taco. Taco Bell had taken out an insurance policy to cover the potential cost. The stunt attracted media attention, but no debris hit the target. Burger King's Moldy Whopper. In 2020, Burger King introduced an advertising campaign featuring a Whopper burger photographed over a 34-day period to show it decaying and growing mold. The purpose was to promote the chain's decision to remove artificial preservatives from its food in certain markets. The campaign ran in multiple countries and included television, print, and online ads. While it generated significant discussion, the unconventional imagery also drew criticism from some consumers. Hoover's Free Flights promotion. In 1992, Hoover UK ran a promotion offering 2 free round-trip tickets to Europe or the United States to customers who purchased at least $100 worth of Hoover products. The high cost of airline tickets compared to the relatively low purchase requirement led to overwhelming consumer participation. The promotion's expenses far exceeded expectations, reportedly costing the company tens of millions of pounds. The financial losses and resulting customer dissatisfaction contributed to a significant decline in Hoover's UK operations and brand reputation. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. In January 2007, a marketing campaign for the television show Aqua Teen Hunger Force placed LED signs depicting a character from the series in various locations around Boston. The devices were mistaken for potential explosive devices by authorities, prompting a large-scale police response and bomb squad investigations. The incident caused significant traffic disruptions and led to the arrest of 2 individuals hired to install the signs. The network and its parent company later reached a settlement with the city. Chicken-scented fire logs. In December 2018, KFC released a limited edition fire log that smelled like its fried chicken. The logs, produced in partnership with Envirolog, were sold online and in select stores during the holiday season. The stunt attracted widespread media coverage and sold out quickly, with resales appearing on secondary markets at higher prices. KFC repeated the promotion in subsequent years due to its popularity. Goodyear Blimp Hotel Rental. In 2019, Goodyear offered fans the opportunity to book overnight stays in its iconic blimp through Airbnb. The stunt coincided with a major college football game in Michigan. Guests had access to an interior outfitted with sleeping arrangements and football-themed decor. The promotion was intended to celebrate the blimp's history in sports broadcasting and generated attention from both traditional media and social platforms. IKEA's Sleepover Event. In 2011, IKEA's UK branch organized an in-store sleepover for 100 customers at its Essex location. The stunt was inspired by a Facebook group titled, "I Wanna Have a Sleepover in IKEA," which had gathered thousands of members. Attendees were given massages, bedtime snacks, and sleep advice from an expert. The event drew national media coverage and reinforced IKEA's playful, customer-focused branding. Tesla's Roadster in space. In February 2011, SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, launched a Tesla Roadster into space aboard the Falcon Heavy rocket's maiden flight. The car, equipped with cameras, featured a mannequin named Starman in the driver's seat, wearing a SpaceX spacesuit. The stunt served both as a test payload and as a promotional spectacle for Tesla and SpaceX, with live video broadcasting the car's journey through space. The Taco Bell Liberty Bell. On April 1, 1996, Taco Bell announced it had purchased the Liberty Bell to help reduce the national debt and planned to rename it the Taco Liberty Bell. The press release ran in major newspapers, and thousands of people contacted the National Park Service in protest. By midday, Taco Bell revealed it was an April Fool's joke. The stunt gained extensive media coverage and increased sales. Barbie Malibu Dreamhouse. To promote the 50th anniversary of Barbie, Paramount transformed a real Malibu mansion into a life-sized version of Barbie's Dreamhouse. The space featured pink furniture, a shoe closet for hundreds of pairs, and a chandelier made of Barbie hair. The event doubled as both a marketing push for new Barbie products and a large-scale publicity spectacle tied to the anniversary celebrations. The moon landing broadcast by Coca-Cola. In 1969, during the Apollo 11 moon landing, Coca-Cola sponsored a special live television broadcast in Japan. The program included Coca-Cola branding on screen throughout the coverage. By associating the brand with one of humanity's most historic achievements, Coca-Cola aimed to link itself with innovation and optimism on a global scale. Sydney Sweeney's bath soap. Sydney Sweeney sparked controversy in 2024 by releasing a limited edition Dr. Squatch soap bar, Sydney's Bathwater Bliss, reportedly infused with her actual bathwater. This followed a previous ad where Sweeney was seen in the bathtub, prompting online speculation and fan requests for her bathwater. Critics questioned the hygiene and considered the collaboration degrading. Sweeney defended the product, calling it weird in the best way, and revealing that she pitched the idea. Regardless of the intent, the soap quickly sold out and sparked considerable online discussion. Domino's reindeer pizza delivery. In a quirky holiday stunt, Domino's Japan announced that pizzas in the snowy northern region of Hokkaido would be delivered by trained reindeer. Press photos showed tiny reindeer harnessed to insulated pizza containers, charming audiences worldwide. But the stunt didn't last long. Apparently, reindeer have zero interest in timely delivery schedules, often wandering off or trying to eat the pizzas themselves. Domino's quickly switched to snowmobiles, but the reindeer footage had already gone viral. Obsession for men wildlife. In a twist on traditional perfume ads, wildlife researchers discovered that big cats like jaguars, cheetahs, and tigers were strangely drawn to the scent of Calvin Klein's Obsession for Men. The cologne contains civitone, a chemical that fascinates the animals. Zoos and photographers started spritzing it in enclosures to get close-up shots of predators, leading to one of the most unusual endorsements in fragrance history. Pizza Hut's space delivery. Pizza Hut paid over $1 million to become the first company to deliver pizza to space. The pizza, topped with salami instead of pepperoni, which spoils faster, was vacuum sealed and sent to the International Space Station aboard a Russian resupply rocket. While the astronauts seemed to enjoy it, it was more about the publicity than the taste. The delivery even had a giant Pizza Hut logo painted on the rocket for extra brand exposure. Kendall Jenner Live for Now ad. In April 2017, Pepsi released a commercial featuring model Kendall Jenner leaving a photo shoot to join a street protest. The ad ends with Jenner handing a can of Pepsi to a police officer, diffusing tension between protesters and law enforcement. The campaign, part of Pepsi's Live for Now branding, was intended to align the brand with unity and peace. However, it quickly faced backlash for appearing to trivialize serious social justice movements. Social media criticism led Pepsi to remove the ad within 24 hours and issue a public apology to audiences and to Jenner. Burger King Subservient Chicken. In 2004, Burger King launched Subservient Chicken campaign to promote its tender, crisp chicken sandwich. The The centerpiece was an interactive website where users could type commands for a man in a chicken costume to perform, such as dance or sit. The quirky, surreal execution was designed to embody the slogan, "Have it your way." It became an early example of viral marketing, attracting over 15 million visits within its first week. Though unconventional, the campaign boosted Burger King's online presence and is remembered as one of the first large-scale interactive brand stunts of the internet era. This smells like my candle. In early 2020, Gwyneth Paltrow's wellness brand Goop began selling a $75 candle named
"This smells like my vagina."
According to the product description, the scent was created as a joke during a fragrance testing session, but was later developed into a real product featuring notes of geranium, citrusy bergamot, and cedar. The provocative name sparked widespread media coverage, memes, and debates over Goop's marketing style. The candle quickly sold out after launch, and despite mixed reactions, it served as a prime example of Goop's use of shock value to generate attention and drive sales. Cheeto perfume. In 2014, Cheetos' parent company Frito-Lay introduced Cheeto, a novelty fragrance intended to smell like Cheeto snacks. Released on April 1st as part of an April Fool's Day promotion, the product was presented in a high-end perfume bottle with mock luxury branding. While not mass-produced, limited quantities were made available through a giveaway. The campaign aimed to playfully exaggerate the brand's identity, capitalizing on the idea that fans loved the snack's cheesy aroma. The stunt generated online buzz, particularly on social media, and fit within Cheetos' history of humorous, offbeat marketing. Fortnite x Travis Scott. In April 2020, Fortnite hosted Astronomical, a virtual concert featuring rapper Travis Scott. The in-game event transformed the map into a surreal, interactive stage, with Scott's avatar performing songs while giant visuals and physics-bending effects unfolded. The event ran across multiple showings to accommodate global time zones, attracting over 27 million unique players in total. It was praised for pushing the boundaries of digital events, blending gaming, music, and immersive art. Astronomical also demonstrated Fortnite's shift towards being a cultural platform beyond Battle Royale gameplay, influencing the rise of large-scale virtual performances.